Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 254, I believe. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for kicking it with your good pal Kurt. This camera is about to die already, so this might be a one camera type thing. So I apologize for that. I got another camera charging right now. So maybe halfway through I'll throw it on, but for right now, this might be just me and you solo, but that's all right. That's just super embarrassing. But hey, man, that's what happens when you don't prepare for the one thing you have to do today. But that's all good. I had a busy day today. Just a lot of meetings, a lot of tour prep, and there it goes. There goes the camera. All right. Well, here we go. But it's all good. A lot of tour prep, a lot of meetings. Tour merch is looking crazy. We just finalized it. There's another project I'm working on that's coming out. That's coming out soon, and that we're working on that. That's almost done, and bro, just fucking. I've been busy, dude. Busy stuff. I was editing for a main channel video, so you know what? Sometimes things slip your mind. You forget to charge the extra battery you got, and that's just the way it goes. You learn the hard way, man. But it's good to be back, dude. Okay, this might be a new segment, okay? Because I've been watching a lot of movies lately. All right, I'm a big movie guy. I'm a big cinephile, and it's been. I just feel like I've been slacking on my movie shit lately, so I've been trying to watch more movies. I saw the new Deadpool. I saw Deadpool and Wolverine. So this is the segment, okay? This is Kurt's movie review corner. So, boom. Welcome back to Kurt's movie review corner. So, I saw Deadpool Wolverine. This was actually pretty fucking sick, dude. I got invited to the Canadian premiere of Deadpool Wolverine. Dude, Disney and Marvel invited me. Sent my stupid ass an email. Disney Canada and Marvel Studios Canada, they were like, yo, Kurt, we gotta have you here. We got to have you at the premiere and pull up. So I was like, all right, bet. All right, bet. That's like a kid in the 20s, but if he had like about to go on an adventure, but if they use slang from like today. All right, bet. Okay, so they invited me and I said, all right, bet. And I brought Jacob. My good friend Jacob, because they said, you got to bring your best bub. You got to bring your best buddy to the thing. So I go, all right, Jacob, come on. We're going to see Deadpool Wolverine. And they were like, the screening started at 7, and then they were like, if you want pictures on the red carpet, you got to be here for like 4:45 or something. And I was like, no, that's early as hell. So I didn't get there in time to be on the red carpet and get pictures, but that's okay. So we got there on like 6:15. We wanted to be early. We wanted to see what was going on. And dude, shout out to fucking whoever was in charge of totally converting, because they completely converted the Scotiabank Theater in Toronto. They completely converted it, and I go there a lot, so I know what it's like. And it's like I stepped into a different building, dude. And it was all like red and yellow. There's like 2 stairways that go up, like huge, really tall stairways that go up, and one was red, one was yellow. There's some pictures you could take. There was like a bar. There's like all the, and it was like this. It was packed, dude. It was so packed, and I was like, there's a huge crowd around like the red and yellow carpet on the far side. So I was like, me and Jacob were like, what the hell's going on over there? So we walk over, we see fucking, is it Sean Levy? Is that his name? Yeah, Sean Levy. He's directed the Deadpool Wolverine. Sorry, I'm so bad with names, but it was him on the fucking red carpet. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You see Sean Levy, And then we look over to our left, and who do we see also further down on the red carpet is Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. And I was like, what the fuck? I had no idea. I didn't think they'd actually be there. Even though they're like, Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. Sean Levy's Canadian. So I was like, so maybe they'll be there, but like, I didn't think they'd actually fucking be there, So I saw them. I took a picture. I sent it to my mom. And she was like, that's awesome. And then it was around like 7 o'clock. So they're like, everybody, let's go to your seats. Go to your friggin' sit down. So we go to... Dude, shout out Disney. Shout out Marvel Studios, man. They hooked it up. I am a Disney adult. They hooked it up, dude. We were in the fucking like third row from the front. And then they were like, you guys have to make some noise because we got some people coming. We got some guests coming in here to so you got to make some noise for them. And I was like, there's no way it's going to be fucking Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, right? And it fucking was, dude. Me and Jacob sat there, and out they walked Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Sean Levy. And he was like, dude, I'd like to think that I'm like pretty chill around like celebrities and stuff. Like I tend to be, I think I'm okay around them. I've met a few, right? And I've been able to hold my own, right? But it's like, dude, I was like, something about both of those guys are just like so like, they're so good looking, so handsome, and like they're just like celebrities. You know what I mean? They're like fucking hardcore celebs, like A-list celebs. So when I saw them, I was just like, that's great. That's awesome. And like whatever joke they'd make, I'd be like, I'm laughing louder than everybody. I got that on like a deeper level. So if you can make eye contact with me and acknowledge me, that'd be great. So that's how I felt there. And they were just hyping up the movie, and then I took some pictures and videos, and it was like, I don't know, it was awesome. And then, yeah, dude, they played the movie, and you know what? I've seen a lot of dog shitting. I've seen some negative shit about it on Twitter and stuff, because film Twitter is like the dumbest shit ever. People are insanely so far up their own asses on that shit. But, dude, I loved it. Deadpool Wolverine, I'm giving it a fucking 9 out of 10, dude. I loved it. Especially in terms of Marvel movies. Marvel's been pretty fucking, not the best. The last couple movies, I just wasn't a big fan of. Usually, and like that's coming from me, dude. And I love every movie, but I watched fucking Quantumania, and I was like, all right, what's going on here? I don't see the Vision here. I don't see Vision, the character here. I'm not really doing anything. But no, dude, Deadpool Wolverine was awesome. Really, really cool. A lot of really fun, great story. Really funny, cool like cameos and stuff. I really liked it, and it's making like $1 billion. So that's good for them. So that's a great movie. There's my first movie review. All right, and shout out to Marvel Studios and Disney for inviting me, and I hope you invite me to more. Okay, and also, I thought I'd give y'all a shout out because I do think you guys need it. I think Disney and Marvel need a shout out on the Very Really Good podcast. So you're welcome for that. That was for free. They didn't pay me anything. So yeah, that's just free shit, Yeah, you see tomorrow once this episode comes out, the Disney sock is just mentioned on the Very Really Good podcast from a YouTuber. Other movie I watched, which was dude. I went to a Blue Jays game. I got pretty tuned up. I had like 3 fucking Bud Light limes. No, I had 4 of them. I think I had like 6 beers in total. So I was pretty tuned up. I was a little drunk. And then I went home, and then I was hungry, so I made some pasta. And then when I was like eating my pasta, I was like, oh yeah, the Iron Claw is on Prime right now. And I was like, I haven't watched that yet. I really want to watch it. So me, a little buzzed, still turned on Iron Claw, and was having a great time. Sobered up probably like halfway through the movie. And then yeah, man, if you guys have seen the Iron Claw, you know what I'm fucking talking about. But yeah, dude, bawled my fucking eyes out, dude. And I was alone. It was me and my fucking dog on the couch. And I was crying. Like, literally, like, dude, So embarrassing, bro. Like literally, like looking at the screen, like no, like so embarrassing, like like crying. Couldn't believe it, man. And it came way out of left field. I didn't know it was going to be sad at all. I thought it was just like a biopic about some wrestlers. But no, it was fucking heartbreaking, gut-wrenching. But again, incredible movie, amazing performance. That's a career performance from Zac Efron, I'll say it. All right? And that's coming from me, one of the biggest HSM2 fans of all time. All right? So Zac really outdid himself there. Yeah, fucking. And you can bet on that. Bet on it, okay? So that gets a fucking, dude, I'm gonna give Iron Claw fucking 10 out of 10, dude. Any movie that moves me to that many tears, see ya. You're getting a 10 out of 10, dude. If you can make me feel something like that, whoa. Because that was like, ugh. And then, dude, you know what? A lot of my life, most of my life, I'm like, you know, I'm pretty happy with how, with what I've been dealt, you know, with how everything has transpired, obviously. And there's not many times where I'm like, you know, I wish I had a brother. I wish I had brothers. Because sometimes when I would meet guys who had brothers and they'd be like fucking scary to be around. Because if dudes with like more than one brother, they're just like, just so brother pilled, you know, and they see another dude and they're just like, you want to rip each other's balls off? And it's like, not really, man. I want to hang out. So, you know, there's a lot of times where I'm like, I'm actually fine that I just had a sister, like a sister who I got along with, who I love, and we just had a good relationship, a good brother-sister relationship, right? Like just a classic one, right? But after watching that movie, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it would have been cool to have a brother at some point, but that's something I'll never know. And that's fine. I'm totally cool with that. But there are some times where I'm like, you know, that would have been nice. It's kind of like how I feel when I listen to Brat. It's like, you know, I wish I could experience this as a girl, you know, but I can't. I can only like halfway enjoy Brat, you know, and it's sad, you know. I wish I could feel the whole thing, and I never will, and that's fine. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Oh, my slipper fell off. Gosh, it just goes to show you, man, anything can happen on this show. Anything can happen on this podcast. And you guys didn't even see my slipper fall off because the fucking B camera died. But it's back on. Okay. What else happened? What else is going on in my life, dude? Thank you to everybody who watched the my new main channel video about the Video Gear Command Center. It is right there behind the camera, sitting there. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched the video yet, but yeah, I guess I'll talk about that a little bit because there's some over the years I've had ideas in my head that kind of just sort of fucking burrow deep into my skull, and no matter what I'm doing, I'm kind of just like, when am I going to do that video? When am I going to make that video? I should make that video one day. And it's just like I have like 5 of them that are constantly eating at me, and they have been eating at me, and there's just something. And I think if you're a creative person, if you're a person who makes stuff, you know what I mean. If you have like you have like an idea in your head and it just won't leave, and it's like and you just have to make it. You have to do it. That's how I felt about the Video Gear Command Center video. This episode of Very Really Good is sponsored by Incogni. Have you guys noticed an increase of huge data breaches? You probably have, because the number of data breach victims has gone up 41.5% from 2021. And with each year, the likelihood of your data being breached increases, because there are more and more commercial databases that hold your personal information being created all the time. And these data brokers aggregate your personal information, including your names and aliases, social security number, login credentials, home address, location history, online activity, and much more. All of this information about you is readily available for purchase by businesses, and it could also fall into the hands of criminals. And the stuff these criminals are doing these days are insane. For example, huge loans have been taken out under people's names without them even knowing about it. Cyber criminals were literally stealing social security numbers and other sensitive personal information from large data brokers like Dun & Bradstreet in order to steal people's identities. Also, scammers can now use AI to mimic the voices of friends and family to trick victims into sending them money. What the heck? And these imposter scams rely entirely on the voice data they can find online. So how do you protect yourself from this? With Incogni, of course. Incogni actually reaches out to data brokers on your behalf, requests your personal data removal, and deals with any objections from their side. It's literally so simple, dude. They begin protecting your privacy in just 3 steps. Number 1, you create an account and tell them whose data you'll be removing. Number 2, you grant them the right to work for you. And then step 3, you just sit back and chill, dude. The whole process is completely automated, so they handle any objections from data brokers and keep you updated on their progress every step of the way. When I signed up for Incogni, it flagged 35 data brokers who had my personal information, so they immediately sent 35 requests to have it removed. Simple as that, dude. And Incogni conducts repeated removal requests and automatically flags any more information that pops up. And when it comes to protecting your personal data, sooner is better than later. So click the link in my description and use code VERYREALLY to get 60% off an annual plan. Yeah, you heard me, dude. 60% off. 60% off an annual plan. All right, thank you so much to Incogni for protecting my personal data and privacy. And also thank you for sponsoring this episode. I really hope you guys check them out because it really helps out the podcast when you check out the sponsors. And you'll also be protecting your personal data. So everybody wins here, man. All right, thank you so much to Incogni. Back to the episode. And like for a year, I think it's been like I thought of this idea like a year ago, and it's just been fucking eating away at me. And I was just a constant thing of like researching and looking around, and every time I would like try to tell people the premise of the video, they're just like, how do you? It doesn't make sense. Like, how are you gonna? I don't get it. How are you gonna make a video about that? That's boring, right? So I'm obviously very grateful, very floored by the response. It's been pretty much overwhelmingly positive about the video, and it's like great because I worked really fucking hard on it, and it was also at the end pretty a little emotional and personal. But no, man, it's just so cool. That might be the video that I'm the most proud of ever. So I don't know how I can. Personally, I don't know how I can top it because because it was just like I spent so fucking long editing it and filming it and writing it and planning it and everything, and I don't know. So thank you, everyone. Seriously, genuinely, thank you so much for watching it. And yeah, it's just so cool that this is. I don't know, man. I feel like I get pretty. I'm trying. I don't know. I just want to say thank you because it's really cool that this is my job and I get to sort of make whatever kind of content I want, and people will make it and people will like it and watch it, which is crazy, which is what I've always wanted, because I could make a video about like a bad movie or a bad show and people will watch it, and then I make an hour-long like fucking like investigative journalism documentary thing about a fucking chair, and then people will watch it, and it's just like I didn't even think it was gonna get like I was like, honestly, if this gets 100 views, fine, because I worked really hard on it, and that's fine. I'm just glad it's done and I like it. But it's performing. It's got like 2 million views right now, which is fucking crazy, and I'm just super appreciative. So thank you, everyone. And also, we had a fucking huge update, dude. Dude, it's so annoying, dude. Someone tweeted me today. It's so funny. After a year of work, not being able to find a fucking Video Gear Command Center, and then 2 weeks after I post a video, this person tweets me and says, Facebook Marketplace find, and then it's 2 of them. It's 2 Video Gear Command Centers, dude. Hold on, let me record my screen here. Look, dude, it's 2. It's 1 here. You got 2 Video Gear Command Centers, dude. And then this is something I haven't even seen before, because it's not on the one that I have. But there's like an attachment here, like a purple thing right here, to like store other shit in. I didn't even know that was the thing. So, yeah, pretty cool, dude. So I hope I can snag those. We'll see. If not, all good. I got one. I don't need 3. I don't need 3, okay? Birds of a feather, we just stick together. What do we have, 15? 19 already. Holy shit. Bro's yapping. Okay. What should we talk about? Okay, let's talk about this. So there's been a big we're going to talk about some TikToks, okay, a TikTok trend that I've seen. Okay, because there's been a lot of these videos that I've seen that I think are super funny. I've also been tagged in a lot of them. So that is why I wanted to talk about it. And I bookmarked a lot of them. So, is this all of them? Okay, one sec. All right. So there's this trend going around about Gen X. And if you guys don't know who the age group of Gen X, I'm going to search on Google. Oh my God. God, sorry about that. It literally felt like there was a little fucking guy in my neck, in my throat, just being like, got you. And he was just like, scraping that thing, dude. Get out of my throat, bro. You know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, Gen X, the people a little older than millennials. And millennials are millennials can be pretty cringe. So the cringe factor just kind of goes up and up. I still didn't know about any of these ones. So, okay, so we're in... Wait, what? The Lost Generation was 1883 to 1900. I don't know why they're called the Lost Generation. That Lost didn't premiere until like 2004 or some shit. The Greatest Generation was 1901 to 27. That's debatable. It's highly debatable, actually. Silent Generation was from the 1928 to 1945. The Boomers from the 46 64. Gen X, that's the one we're talking about today. Millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha. What's next? Generation Sigma? I hope so. So, yeah, but Gen X, the Gen X is interesting because they, especially when it comes to, I think Gen X is interesting, especially when it comes to like the internet and technology, because millennials, we kind of grew up with it. We grew up with the internet, like widespread access to the internet and like fast internet. But I feel like Gen X's relationship with the internet, it's kind of still, it is relatively still new. I mean, especially social media. Yeah, I feel like their relationship is pretty new to it. It's like they're pretty like we don't need it. I don't think Instagram, Twitter, TikTok is stupid. But now they're kind of just like, now they're downloading all of it and using it, and they're just like still got their little baby legs. They don't really know what's cringe, you know? So it's like that whole thing where it's like, oh, the Gen Z's trying to cancel Eminem. Now us. Meanwhile, us Gen Xers are like, you guys would fucking freak out if you listen to his old stuff. So and there's like a trend of a sort of Gen X rebellion going on. So we're gonna watch some of those today. Let's see this one.
I've got a message for Gen Z. I apologize that your mama raised a little bitch.
Okay, dude. That's it. All right, that's it. I want to apologize. I'm going to apologize to your mama. Raised a little bitch. Also, hey, man, you've got the bold glamour filter on. Let's not act so fucking tough, man. It's so funny to have a full sleeve of fucking tattoos, an eyebrow piercing, and a goatee, big fucking watch, and some leather bracelets. Manly fucking dude. And yeah, let's throw on the bold glamour filter, dude. Let's throw on the baddie filter. That's manly as hell, dude. That's so fucking manly, bro. Don't make me fucking put some concealer on you, dude. And it's fine if you wear makeup. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's a lot manly to wear makeup, but like, come on, dude.
I've got a...
Let's see the comments here. Old man yells at cloud. That's perfect. You do realize my mother is Gen X, right, Simon? She's my wife. Nice. Yo, how old is this guy? Whose dad is this? Dude, it's so dumb. I don't like. We got more though. We got a lot more. So let's. Okay. Let's watch another one.
Gen-X Rise.
This is the sound. This is the sound that's going fucking like crazy viral right now. Hold on.
Gen-X Rise.
Gen-X mask is crazy.
Gen-X.
Also, the little middle finger at the end. Okay. Slay. Like, Gen X Rise, who with me? What are you gonna do, right? Like, what are they planning? What's gonna happen? Gen X Rise. We need to stand together, and we need to be even meaner to retail employees. We need to band together and demand refunds and free shit, okay? We need to be even more standoffish. We need to be even more opinionated on political issues that we know nothing about. Stand up, Gen X. Gen X. Wasn't that thing in Zoe 101? The fucking like little bike? Jet X. Remember that shit? Jet X. And they said Jet X like a million times.
Gen X is all about being cool and getting noticed. Gen X! I think that Gen X is all about speed. Gen X!
I think it was Jet X. They need to do that for Gen X. Also, dude, I know a girl who went to the fucking school where they filmed Zoe 101. Like PCA. I know a girl who fucking went to PCA, not PCA because it's not real, but like the school is real where they filmed it. And she fucking went there. Bullshit, dude. So jealous. Every time, every time I see her, I'm like, can you tell me those stories again? So what was it like? What was it like being in PCA? Sorry, Gen X. Gen X! Can I do this mask on me real quick? I have to update TikTok. Oh, that sucks. These old people have a more updated version of TikTok. That's embarrassing for me, dude. Oh, I'm so old. It sucks when someone older than you has a younger version of TikTok than you. You know what I mean? Or I guess it'd be a younger version. I don't know. Who else we got? Okay, what other one? This one's great.
Run.
Okay, so if you're just listening to the audio, there's like this zombie makeup filter on this girl, on this woman.
Run.
And it's her. Also, I mean, I'm not going to shame anyone for their dandruff because I'm a fellow dandruff haver too. But like, you gotta brush your shoulders before filming a video. That's dandruff 101. Okay, and I can say that because I know I do suffer I'm a sufferer, all right? I'm a survivor. I'm a dandruff survivor, okay? Survived the druff, okay? So, dude, that reminds me, dude, I had such a bad joke. One of the first jokes I ever wrote for, like, stand-up, this is how it would go. This is word for word. This is verbatim. This is the joke. It was like, yeah, I have this friend. I have this friend, Dan, and he's a really good guy. He's a really good guy, but he's just so flaky all the time. Like, he always bails on me and stuff. He's just so flaky all the time. Yeah, his last name is Druff. Dude. That was the joke. Because his full name would be Dan Druff. And he's flaky. It was one of the first jokes I ever wrote. Like 11 years ago. And, you know, saying it out loud is actually not that bad, but it is. So it's her with dandruff, and they woke us, they poked us. Now they enjoy the consequences.
Run.
And hey, no, all jokes aside here, if I saw a middle-aged woman do this to me, I'd run away. Absolutely. If she was like, run, I would. I absolutely would. I don't know what she has in store. I don't know what she has planned, but I know it's not good, right? I just like, what did they woke us, they poked us, now they can enjoy the consequences. Like, what? I'm just struggling to think, like, imagine what they're going to do, right? And like nobody poked Gen X to do anything, right? It's just like everything that like boomers and older people kind of like ruined for younger generations, and they're like, we're the ones that are suffering. We're the ones that are suffering now because I can't say slurs anymore. Run. My life sucks now that I can't say slurs. That's every Gen X. Oh my God, they've all gone woke. Oh, the woke mob. Yeah, her saying they poked us is her being like, they filmed me. They used to not film me when I screamed at McDonald's, and now they do. So my life is sort of fucked up now. When I ask for a double Big Mac, they give me a Big Mac, and then I scream bloody murder and demand $100 gift card. They used to just fork it over. And now I'm embarrassed because then people throw me on the camera, they put me on the news, and I get fired. Again. But yeah, everybody, look, I think the thing I learned about this video, the thing you should take away from this video is if you're about to film a video, especially in a black shirt, just give it a little brush. You know what I mean? They woke us, they poked us. Maybe that's what it is. Someone poked her in the head, and then some of the dandruff fell off onto her shirt. Now they can enjoy the consequences. That would piss me off too, actually. So I get it.
Gen X Rise.
Gen X Rise. Okay, this is a slideshow of some comments left on one of these Gen X Rise videos. This one's from Kevin, 1966 here. Already risen and ready. Gross. 1966 here. I've got a boner about this. It's risen. And ready. If you need a guy who can barely move, I'm your guy. If you need a guy that'll fall over as soon as he picks up the pace a little bit, I'm your guy. Risen and awake, 78, Alabama. Dude, this is so stupid. The generation that falls asleep the most. You guys are not awake, all right? 1967, Gen X rated. Okay, that's pretty tough. That's a bar. That's unfortunately a bar. I hate to say it, but that's a bar, dude. That is a bar. Gen X rated? That's sick. Oregon strong. Let's make this happen. We got this. Dude, imagine typing that Dude, they're just like fucking... Just fucking sweaty balls sitting on some fucking plastic wrapped couch in their man cave. They're like 9 fucking Coors Light deep, and they're just like 1967 Oregon strong. Let's make this happen. We got this. And then they just fucking conk at like, oh, sorry. Thought there was a revolution. Yeah, dude. If there was ever a Gen X draft, dude, easiest, and okay, 80 Alabama, ready to roll. Is he 80 years old? No, 1980. Okay, yeah. 76, Farrell, Wyoming. Gen? What's that mean? Jen? Gentleman? Is that short for gentleman? Because if that's what he's saying, that's awesome. That's got to be my new Instagram bio. 76, Farrell, Wyoming gentleman. How can you be a feral gentleman? How can you be a feral gentleman? How can you be a feral gentleman? How does that work? Also, he's like checking in. Hey guys, how you doing? How do you be a feral gentleman? Hey, m'lady, do you mind if I eat your face? Dude, a psychopath. Greetings, m'lady. Do you mind if I cut your skin off and wear it? Just as a hat. Hey, mind if I, hey man, do you mind if I slit your throat? And do you mind if I, hey sir, do you mind if I slit your throat and sort of just like drink your blood? Only if you're okay with it. But yeah, he goes around, he opens the car door for you. And then, he goes, and she goes, and the girl goes, oh, wow, what a gentleman. And then he closes the door and then just like pushes it off a cliff. That's a feral gentleman, I think. That's funny. 76, Farrell, Wyoming gentleman, checking in. We are awakened and risen from our slumber. No more shit. Had to censor himself. I like that about him. From our slumber. Like, you're not. No, that's the thing. Okay, we got another video from this guy, too. Oh, I just, like, sat on my fucking nutsack. That hurt. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is Sail by AWOL Nation playing, obviously, because that's the most Gen X song ever. That's fucking coworker music right there, dude. Maybe I'm a different breed. Sail. Okay, who woke up Gen X? We ignored all drama. Also, no you fucking didn't. Gen X, the most loud, opinionated fucking people ever. We ignored all the drama. No, you didn't. You actually started all of it and are constantly at the center of all of it. And I feel a fart, but I'm not going to do it. And that's just how professional I am. Remember, Gen Z, it was you who woke up the beast. Just in case you pull my hair. Dude, cringe. And of course he has tattoos that look like that. Bro obsessed with us. It's giving clean girls slick back. Dude. It was you who woke up the beast. I was napping because I'm so fucking tired all the time because I'm 65.
All right, Gen X. It's time to stop messing around and make things happen.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Gen X. It's time to stop messing around and make things happen. We've got thousands of us out here who can help each other reach that 10K goal. Remember the power we had growing up? The music, the energy, the drive? Let's bring that back. We've got the spirit of resilience, the power of community, and the strength to support one another. Imagine what we can achieve when we come together. Follow, like, and comment the age you were the first time you got drunk. Share this video and let's lift each other up. We're in this together. Let's show the world what Gen X is made of. Hit that follow button and let's hit 10K together. We've got this.
What are you doing though? That's so confusing. What are they doing? I'm so confused. Gen X rise up, the blood pressure, right? Rise up to retirement. Rise into the senior center. Like and comment the first time you got drunk. How old were you when you got drunk, Gen X?
All right.
What's the original at? Yeah, they made it to 10K. That's pretty sick. Dude, am I going to do this shit when I'm a millennial? When I'm fucking that age? When I'm a millennial, I am a millennial. Am I going to pull shit like this? I think I have the self-awareness to not do that, but who knows me? Who knows what I'm going to be doing in 20 years? If you ever see me, this is a message to everybody, okay? If you're still watching me in 20 years and I pull this shit, you got to check me, dude. You got to be like, dude, you got to send me this clip of me saying how dumb it is. We got two more. Calling out to all Gen Xers, we are needed now. No, you're not, though. We are needed now. I feel like... Yeah, I think you're needed down at the... I think you're needed down at the freaking... at the freaking hospital. Got him. We are needed now. At the bingo hall. We are needed now at the bingo hall. Old man yells at cloud. That is the best one. Heard your whistle. 1839. Gen X here, ready to rise. That's funny. You all are schizophrenic. Jesus. Okay, we got one more too. Same one.
Gen-X, home will I flame.
68. Ohio.
Here we are. Gen-X, 1965.
What? Gen X 71? Awake and grumpy.
Oh, these are great. Awake and grumpy. Okay, I'm getting the best IG Instagram profile bio inspo right now, dude. I do like the feral Wyoming gentleman. That's sick. That's a new cryptid. New cryptid just dropped. New, never before seen photo of the feral Wyoming gentleman. Dude, I wish I could... if this was back in the day, man, I would title this episode Feral Wyoming Gentleman, but I'm a fucking cuck to the algorithm, so this is going to be like Gen X TikTok cringe. Huh?
But let me just say this.
All right. We can probably wrap this episode up. We're like 40-something. But, guys, we're going to keep this party going on the bonus episode, all right? So head over on to patreon.com/veryreallygood if you want some more stuff. We're going to talk about another TikTok account that I found that was really funny. And we're going to have a good time over there. So thank you for the support. The Goodfellow World Tour starts in like a month. All right. I'm going to Tampa. Where am I going? I'm going to Tampa, Orlando, Jacksonville, Fort Lauderdale, Boston, Washington, New York City, Durham, Atlanta, Charlotte, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Cincinnati, and Detroit. Okay, so I'll see you there. Tickets for Australia are available now, and tickets are fucking going real quick. It's crazy. Auckland New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand, Christchurch, New Zealand, Melbourne, Australia, Brisbane, Sydney, Adelaide, Perth. It's going to be a good time. So get your fucking tickets. They're going real quick. And yeah, dude, thanks for everything, man. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys real soon. Peace out.